Hey guys, hope you're all doing fantastic today. Alright, so I hope you guys are doing fantastic today. I just got back from Anime Milwaukee with my buddy Mitchell. I wanted to go over some of the stuff that I got. I happened to find one of my Holy Grails items, so I'm really cool about that. I feel really cool about that. Let's run through the small ones, and then I'll show you some of the bigger stuff I picked up too. A couple of the smaller items I got were a slime sticker or vinyl, as well as a was it a fat or chubby chocobo. I love chocobos; they're adorable, especially the chubby ones. So I picked up a couple vinyls to add to the sticker or vinyl collection. I gotta find a notebook to put these on, but I thought these were really cool. As well as picking up some games. I picked up a couple of them. We have Pokemon Stadium 2 for the N64. It's a Japanese import, which is the equivalent to our Pokemon Stadium 1. That's how that works. I also picked up a Game Boy game for Gamera, which is awesome. I did not know Gamera had any games. For any old school kaiju fans, Gamera is awesome. To me, he's right up there with Godzilla. He just doesn't get all the publicity that Godzilla does. So it's really cool to find an old school Gamera game, as well as the Japanese import for Pokemon Stadium 2. And what was funny is that when me and my buddy Mitchell were looking at the games and comparing some of the vendors down there, somebody had this game in good condition for, was it $40? If you go and look it up online, it's only about 10 to 15 bucks, maybe even less. We found another vendor on the opposite side of the vendor hall who had this game along with the Gamera game that I picked up. This was like $11 to $13. Much more reasonable. It's in good condition. I mean, a little faded on top, but that's no problem at all. So happy to pick this one up to add to the collection, as well as that the Game Boy game. One of the Pokemon cards I picked up, and I'll show you the other one in a second, is Dark Vileplume. Needed this one for the collection. I love the Team Rocket based cards from back then, the Dark like Jolteon, Dark Alakazam, Dark Blastoise, Dark Vileplume, which I did not have. And this one's in really good condition, so I wanted to pick this one up. Now, my Holy Grail item, actually when I bought this, it was a graded 5. I don't really care for graded cards. I hate graded cards. So, seeing that it was also in a 5, I snapped it out of the sleeve and put it in an actual sleeve, or one that I like, to go along with the rest of them. I now have a Neo Genesis Lugia, which was the bane of my existence for so many years, because I got Ho-Oh from, I think it was Neo Destiny. I think that's which pack it came out of. I'm not sure, but and then my cousin got Lugia, and I think she ended up giving Lugia away to some kid in the neighborhood. So I've been trying to track this one down for a very, very, very long time, because these packs actually came out in like 2000, 2001, and I have the Ho-Oh that I pulled now to go with it. But I love these cards, and having them both together, just it feels really good. So I'm glad I picked up the Lugia, and that's one of the big ones off my bucket list, so I can move on and collect some of the much cheaper all the other ones that I don't have. So I'm very, very happy about that. Some of the larger things that I bought ended up being figures, which I like always picking up a few of them when I go to conventions. This year I went kind of just with a theme, either Freerin or Godzilla. The Freerin figures are really nice. I ended up getting both a regular standing one with her staff, as well as one that you can just put on a desk. The two figures come apart. They're really easy just to maneuver and move, but they're really cool. I like them. And the Godzilla ones are really cool as well. I do want to get some larger figures. I'm hoping that maybe I can get some before I go to Japan. I don't really want to get those there and then have to ship them back. But I like the ones I was able to pick up. They had a little bit of a mystery box, one that you could buy, and it could either come with like one of 4 Godzillas, and then like Mecha Godzilla, Ghidorah, and I think another one in there. I'm happy with the one I got, because if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is the Godzilla based on his like neck muscles and how they stick out a little more. I remember this one being from Godzilla 2000. So it was around that time frame, and I really wanted this one. I'm glad I was able to get it from that box. And the second one I got was from Godzilla -1. I love that movie. It's one of my all-time favorite Godzilla movies now. They did a fantastic job with it, so I'm hoping I can get another figure to go along with this one, but I think this one did a really good job too. And to wrap up what I picked up, we have 3 pictures that I got from a vendor. It was buy 2 get 1 free. You can already see the cat one. An absolute unit. I love it. It's adorable. And the other 2 I picked up were Pokemon themed. Sorry about the glare. We got Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle, along with a Lotad, and they're fishing. And next to that, we have a Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar, which I think is really cool artwork. I want to get frames for these and put them up in the gaming room. It's kind of hard to tell outside right now, but it is actually a little darker than what it appears in the video. We have a wicked storm coming in. In fact, it has like tornado watches and warnings attached to it. But yeah, we've been getting a ton of rain today and a little bit last night, but it's supposed to continue on throughout the weekend, I think, too. So yeah, it's a good weekend just to hunker down. And the busiest of work stuff is now done, so I can finally relax after like 2 months of just chugging along and doing the corporate thing. So yeah, I'm gonna go hop in the shower and we'll see what the storm brings. So that rain wasn't too bad yesterday. Like, I was gonna show you guys stuff if it actually like got pretty bad, but it was just a normal rainstorm. Nothing too fancy about it, and overall, just I'll take what I can get, I guess. That being said, we found out today. Speaking of like electricity and whatnot, we found out today that We Energies, the electric company around here, is basically looking to get state approval for the next 2 years to increase rates anywhere from like 9 to 14%, which kind of sucks, to be honest with you. I mean, we've already seen an increase over the past 2 years, and their excuse for it is infrastructure. And we all know around here that what that really means is the data centers that are going out to help pave the way for those. I'm all for technology, love it, but when building the technology cost homeowners hundreds, if not thousands of dollars over the span of a few years, it's not really beneficial. Not at all. I mean, mine, for 1 month, I think it was January, it may have been February, I think it was January. February was a little lower, so January topped out at almost $300 for a 1,200 square foot ranch. February was a little lower, and I think March was a little bit lower as well, obviously because it's getting warmer out, but I don't know. I mean, if that's the case and it starts pushing to like 320, 330 for like 1 month, I'm not going to be putting any Christmas lights up, which really sucks because that's my favorite part of that whole season. What I am going to say though is in the summer months, if possible, I'm going to be doing a lot of work either outside, or if it's too hot, I'll be in the basement. I don't plan on having the AC running the whole time, just to help save money. And I'm glad I got the basement done because I could just chill down there and work on trading cards, work on my laptop, work on Legos. So it's nice having that finished basement done. It's going to help out tremendously this year, and it stays nice and chilly down there. Oh, and one thing I didn't tell you about in the last video, I don't think I did at least, there was a frame that I found online that was a little over $200 and something. It was kind of pricey. What blew my mind about it was it had one that was 25 cards, but I thought it was going to be for that price you would at least be able to have like an overlay thing where you can lay the card in and then you have like a backing to it. And I'll show a picture of it right here. But what ended up happening is when I was watching the video for it, they have 2 different outlays. They have one for a top loader, which is the thicker plastic ones, and that one was cool because it was foam. You would lay the top loader in it, and then you had a layer of foam that you would put over it. With this one, however, with the card sleeves, like what we did, they had it to where they were taped on. Like you had basically exactly what I did, that's what they did. And I did my whole project for about $40 to $60, and they were charging over $200 for it, which blew my mind. So very happy with how that turned out compared to like the couple $100 that you would spend. Now, if I happen to come across a really nice frame for 25 cards that is a really cool design and I'm cool with it, yeah, I'll totally get it. I'll upgrade and I'll go to that one. But this is awesome, love it. But that's gonna do it for this video. I don't want to take up too much time with it. I've had a blast, like just relaxing, getting back to a good pace. But I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care and peace out.